Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Natalie and I'm a brand designer, web designer and an illustrator, and today I have got a lot of things to do. I've got my trusted avocado notebook and I just need to go through my to-do list. I've got to record a voiceover for a social media post. I need to finish some brand guidelines. So I'm working on a nursery school's website. So I'm building their website and I'm redesigning their logo. So I've done their logo, so I just need to finish off their brand guidelines and then send that to them along with their logo package. So there'll be lots of different sizes, variations for the logo. I need sizes for print and I need different sizes for web as well. And obviously for print it will be CMYK, and for digital I need to save that in RGB. So I've got quite a few variations to create for that, and it actually takes a little while to do something like that. And then what else have I got to do? And then I need to prep for a paper electronics workshop. Paper electronics workshop's a bit of a tongue twister. So I'm doing a workshop at a junior girls' school. So I'll be doing a paper electronics activity, basically light up some paper electronics. One of my passions since leaving the corporate world and my 9 to 5 is to go into schools and encourage young girls and underrepresented groups to have an interest in the STEM industry, which is still quite a male-dominated industry. So I've got a workshop next week, so I need to prep for that. And then also through that workshop, the lady that's organising it, so when they have people coming in and doing workshops, they basically advertise to the parents your products that you sell. So they've done that for me, and I have 4 STEM leaders books that I need to send out. So I sent one of our STEM related products, so it kind of ties in with the workshop that I'm doing next week. So I need to package those orders, get those out, and then tick everything off my to-do list and get lots of things done. And that is it. So let's get started. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is package those STEM leaders orders. So I've got the books. This is our STEM leaders book. So my husband writes all of our books and I did all the illustrating. So I'm sending these out. So those of you that are unaware, my husband and I have a children's brand called Little Scholars Playground. So we sell children's books and learning resources. So that workshop that I mentioned is through my company, Little Scholars Playground. So these are the STEM leaders books. So my husband writes all of our books and I do all of the illustrating. So these are what I'm going to send out today. Within the package, I always put in a thank you card. So it's a cute little card, and at the back we obviously say thank you, and then it's a collectible as well. So I don't think, can you see? I think this is version 4. Version 4, and customers can keep this and they can put it on their child's shelf or wherever they want to keep it. So that will be going in every order. And then I've also got some stickers that I'm going to put into each package just to add in that extra touch, especially because I'm going into the school. So I've got some STEM stickers, which I'll show you. So I've got Emmanuel, the astronaut. Then I have Zara, the scientist. And then we have Sienna, the engineer. So I'm going to pop all 3 stickers in each book order. So then once I've done that, I need to do the voiceover for my social media post, because I need to get that social media post out. So for this social media post, it's basically I go out and try and find design inspiration in the real world. I found after leaving my 9 to 5, I'd be scrolling online a lot, trying to find inspiration via Pinterest. So I try and get out into the real world and find design inspiration. This week's vlog, I went to the design museum. So for the social media posts, I put those up in 2 parts. So part 1 is always me walking around, finding the inspiration. And then in part 2 is always me creating a design based on what I'm inspired by. So this week I was inspired by a nice glasswork piece of work, and I'm going to create a social media post for that. So it will just show me creating the design and showing the image that I was inspired by. But you can watch my previous video looking for design inspiration in the real world, and then you'll be able to see me walking around the design museum. Right, so I've packaged those orders, they're good to go. But before I run off to the delivery office, I'm going to create the voiceovers for my social media post, because I really need to get that social media post out. So I video edit all my videos in CapCut. So I'm going to do the voiceover in CapCut, get that video out, and then run to the delivery office before it closes so I can post those orders. I've finished the voiceover for my social media post, and that is now up and done, and I've ticked that box, which is good. So now I'm going to finish creating the artwork or the printouts for the paper electronics workshop that I'm going to do. As I mentioned, I want the workshop to be really inspiring for the young girls and let girls know that you can be a scientist, you can be an engineer, you can be an astronaut. The paper electronics workshop, as I mentioned, is going to be quite positive. So it's going to be like a denim jacket. They'll colour this in and they can create their own little badges. And then the star has tissue paper behind it. And then inside is a circuit with conductive tape, a battery, an LED light. And I'll teach them about the electronics, how it works. And then if they press that, it turns on. So if you close it and they press it from the inside, and then you'll see the star lights up. So this should be fun for them. I have got there's 2 sessions. So the first session has 21 children, and then the second session also has 21 children. So in total I'll have 42 kids. So I need to create 42 of these. I'm going to create a few spares, and then just for time, because I think each session is 35 minutes, I'm going to pre-cut all of the conductive tape to the correct sizing, and then all they have to do is kind of stick everything in. I'm going to pre-cut the tissue paper as well, so then they'll just stick that on the back and it'll be to the correct size. This will be cut, so the paper will be cut to the correct size and acts as a button, and then the tape will be cut to the size. So I'm going to get started with creating more of these now. I just wanted to test it out and test out the design, make sure it's all the right size. I've got some envelopes come as well, so I'm going to put all of them into their own individual envelopes, so every girl will get their own envelope. They can open it up and then start creating. I've created the template in Affinity Designer, and then naturally, because how the card would fold, I had to create the design on the right hand side. And just to make sure it's the right sizing, the card is A4, and then I worked out the size of A5, which is obviously half of what an A4 size is. And then I could make sure that it's all aligned, and then just added a guide down the middle, so in order the artwork didn't go onto the back. So I'm going to print some more of these off, and then I need to cut out the stars and then pre-cut all the conductive tape, the tissue paper, etc, etc. So all 42 are now done. So I've cut all the stars out inside, and then as I mentioned, the girls will stick the tracing paper behind the star, and then all I need to do now is cut the tracing paper to size, the conductive tape, and then that's it. Put them all in the envelopes, and that's good to go for my workshop next week, nice and prepared. I like to prepare early. I don't want to be rushing and stressed before the event, trying to find out things and working out what works, and if something doesn't work, I don't have time to order anything else. I always like to be prepared, so that is me done with that. So I've just dropped off my package, and remember, my daughter has a kid's birthday party tomorrow, so I forgot to get her friend a birthday gift. I'm going to make a quick pit stop at Hobbycraft to get her a gift, because they do really good gifts. And whenever it's a kid's party, I try not to get I try to get something that I think the child will like. So, excuse the light. So I'm going to go and pop in there, see what gift I can find. Usually I get the gift from Amazon, but I've missed the window now, and it won't come today, and the party's tomorrow, and it's in the morning as well. So I'm going to just head over to Hobbycraft, because I don't like to get tap. I like to get something that I think the child would like. I usually get the play sets or craft sets, Galt brand. I like their products, and they're not too expensive. I'm going to pop into Hobbycraft, see what they've got, and then I'll head home and continue with my work. It is Friday, and I'm out on my Friday walk. I try to move as much as possible, especially working from home. You know, you can get into the motion of just being at home, or, well, not really motion, is it? Being at home, working from home. but you can kind of just get stuck working from home around your desk, not moving enough. So I try to get out every Friday, go for different walks. Really enjoy that, getting like moving and moving the body, walking in different places. And it's quite nice today. So off for a walk. Every Friday I walk with my friend Dominique.
Hello!
Who's with me today. So yeah, we're gonna get our steps in and yeah, get moving. So we'll see you on the other side. We are at our first stop, so we've come into it's like an open space, lots of greenery, beautiful views. We're gonna just walk through here, then we have to go down a hill again. We are gonna make our way down the hill now, and it's quite a steep hill, so we have to go steady. So we don't obviously fall down, but yeah, we're gonna make our way down the hill now. Good morning everyone. So today is the morning of the workshop that I'm doing at the junior school. So that's the paper electronics workshop. So I can show you I've coloured in the example paper electronics card that I'm doing with the children. So I think I showed before, that's the inside, and I'm going to explain it like, think of it like a tiny road. Conductive tape is the road and carries the electricity around, and then lights up the lights, and then the battery is the power source. And then I explain to them about open and closed circuits. So obviously this is an open circuit because there's a gap, and then once we close it, the light lights up, and then this is the front. I think you can see it. So that it lights up. So the girls will colour this in, and then if they have time they'll be able to draw like a badge on this as well. So that's what the girls will be doing today. And I've got a presentation we presented to the girls. So right now I need to hurry up and go. I've just done a school run, so I've got to dash off. I've packaged them up, so all the girls will get an envelope, and it will have the pre-cut card inside, and then I've pre-drawn on every card where each child should follow the lines to stick down their conductive tape, and then I've labelled each tape. I don't know if you can see it, probably not. Anyway, so each tape has got a number behind it so they can match up the tape with what they need to stick on to here. So yeah, I'm gonna get going because I need to dash. I don't want to be late. I hate being late. I am always extra early because, yeah, I don't want to be rushing around. So that's that. Also, while I'm presenting the girls, I'm going to show to them that I'm an illustrator, explain to them or highlight to them the business that I have. So I bought some of our books. I think it's good to physically show them what I've done. So this is like a wooden puzzle that I've illustrated, and my children's books for my brand that I co-own with my husband, Little Scholars Playground. So I'll be physically showing them those as well. But I've got a dash. I'm just going to package up everything and then get going, and I'll let you know how it went when I finish the workshop. Hi everyone, so I've just finished the workshop. That went well. The girls seemed to really enjoy it. They really took part, and there was a few, one or two faulty LEDs. But overall, it went well. I've got some pictures, so I'll probably post some of those onto my social media. I'm looking forward to doing more workshops in schools because I feel like it's really important. I'm sure I've mentioned before that I want to do more workshops encouraging young girls to get into STEM, because when I was growing up, I never saw people that looked like me or women in STEM, or was taught about women in science or women in engineering or female astronauts. So I want girls to see that, you know, you can aspire to work within STEM or within the STEAM industry, science, technology, engineering, art and maths. And not just girls, underrepresented groups as well. I'm in talks with another school to potentially be doing something in STEM there as well. So that's as part of my business, Little Scholars Playground. That is a STEM focused business. So yeah, just going to try and do more talks in schools and let girls, especially as I said, working and talking to young girls and encouraging young girls to have an interest in STEM, to show them that they can work in STEM as well. Got some more work to do, some video editing to do. I'm going to edit this vlog today as well, so that will hopefully go up tomorrow. So yeah, overall enjoyed that.